Better get used to them, the long Gospels. Happens every Lent. Even though it's a long Gospel, it contains within it something amazing. At the beginning of the chapter we first heard, the woman is a solitary figure. By the end, she is transformed into the first preacher of the gospel, just as the first preacher of the resurrection will be another woman, Mary Magdalene, the apostle of the apostles, two women who launched the preaching first of the good news that God has come to us, and then the resurrection. All alone at the well in the heat of the day. And we hear she had a new number of husbands. Remember, one of the songs I first listened to on radio when I came to America was "Looking for Love in All the Wrong Places." I think that means, the laugh means yes, we have. Because I'm sure there's nobody here that hasn't. But the amazing thing about the gospel of Jesus is that he turned to a woman who most religious people would turn up their nose and walk away, wouldn't give it a time of day. But he asked her for a drink of water. He knew the law. He knew the 10 Commandments. Better than you and I. But he recognized her as a person and spoke to her as she was, knowing her isolation because of her choosing. The encounter opens with a few short words, only 3 in Greek. Give me a drink. Jesus is thirsty, and for more than the water. He wanted her response to his love. He wanted her response to his love. He didn't lecture her. He didn't wag his finger. He loved her. And he tells her he's thirsty. He wants her love in return. God appears among us as one who is thirsty, above all, for each and every one of us. Jeffrey Preston, a Dominican I used to visit with when I was at seminary, said this: salvation is about God longing for us and being raked with thirst for us. God wanting us so much more than we ever want him. And the English mystic Julian of Norwich said, the longing and spiritual thirst of Christ lasts and lasts until doomsday. So I'm glad that you're longing and thirsty for something more. Something that's satisfied. Those of you looking to the waters of baptism. Those of you that have been received already by baptism, but wanting full communion. The program you go through, I keep calling it RCIA, Larry, but it's changed its name, hasn't it? What is it? OCIA. It's so hard when you get old. But it's still the same. It's about people wanting something, acknowledging that the God we worship and long to have active in our lives and to guide our feet and to give us the words to speak with. RCIA has been going on for decades now. It was as old as the church, and we lost it and we reclaimed it with the council. So thank you, those of you that are seeking full communion. And for us as a community, may we be an example of welcome. What isolates us all is being trapped in small desires, little satisfactions, such as beating our opponent or having status, wearing a special hat. According to oral tradition, when Thomas Aquinas was asked by his sister Theodora how to become a saint, he replied with one word: want it. So I'm glad that you want it. But you will join us, I hope, through the waters of baptism, through full communion on Holy Saturday. But you know already we're imperfect. That's why this is the right place to be. Please like, subscribe, or comment below.